So friends, welcome. When we talk about self-image, it is all about our own image. It is all about our own way, the way we look at the things, the way we look at ourselves. That is what it's self-image all about. Now you might be thinking that what is this self-image? So basically, the way we see ourselves, the way we see ourselves in our own eyes, that is what self-image is all about. So, for example, you might see yourself as whatever is your name. My name is Yogesh, so I see myself as a Yogesh, as a person whose name is Yogesh, or I see I see myself as a person who belongs to a specific country. I see myself a person belongs to a specific caste community. I see myself a person belong to a specific family. So that is how I identify myself. That who am I? So I may think that I am a son of a father. I am a father of a son. I am somebody's husband. I am somebody's brother. I am somebody's friend. I am somebody's teacher. I am somebody's coach. I am somebody's guide. So as far as identities are concerned, we have got so many identities in our own mind, and according to those identities, my dear friends, we are operating. The moment we go to our office, our identity changes to an employee. So you might be working as a manager, or you might be working as a engineer, whatever is the profession you are into. You will be behaving and working according to that particular identity. So in the office, you might be working as a manager, wherein you can have so many people around you, and there would be people who are like your team members, who you can delegate the task to them, you can get the work done from them. And that is how, with that identity, when you go to office and work, your self image is totally different. You imagine yourself that I am a manager, and then I have to act, react, behave in a specific manner. But friends, the moment you come back to home, what happens? Do you still carry that self image with you? If you are carrying the self image with you when you come back to home, and you still think that you are a manager or XYZ of the company, and then at home also if you start behaving like this, then definitely there would be a lot of clashes at your home front, because there people want you to be a husband, people want you to be a son, people want you to be a father, people want you to be a friend, a brother, whatever it could be. So people are searching for those identities. Similarly, if you do exactly opposite, whatever is your identity as a very good person, as a fun-loving person, as a nice person at particular place like home, and the same identity if you carry at office, then it might not work out well, because at that point in time you are having your image as a person who is a family man, and then you are using that family man's image in your office. That will definitely not work out. So what works at a specific time, whatever is your specific identity, that is what works. Now, how this particular self image has been created, it's very interesting. The self image is been created right from our childhood. You might be thinking that, then what is the use to know about it? It is just because you need to understand. It is just because you need to understand that your self image, whatever is there right now in your own mind, is not because of today. Is not because of today you are a manager, or not because of today you are a doctor, not because of today you are XYZ. That particular self image is was created when you were child, maybe 3 4 5 years old. At that point in time, your self image got developed. You could see so many people closely. You must have seen family members closely, you must have seen your neighbors, you might have seen your relatives, you might have seen your brothers or sisters, you might have seen your uh, friends. Now looking at all those people, and whatever those people are telling you, whatever those people are talking to you, that is the one which started creating your self image. Then somebody constantly said that, oh, you are so handsome, you are so handsome. Somebody constantly saying like that, or your friends are complimenting you like that. You create your image, even though you might be or might not be, but you start creating image because you accepted those beliefs, you accepted those things, whatever were said by those people, you accepted that, and then that got created as your self image. Now, in most of the cases, by 9 years old, when you become 9 years old, by that time your self image is already been created. Who you are, what you are capable of, what you are incapable of, what are your strength, what are your weaknesses, everything is been decided by your own mind by the 9th year old. So by 9 year, you have almost decided your own life. And whatever you are living today, the roots are way back when you were a child. That is the place where you created your image. That is the place where you created your image, my dear friends. And if you want to change your self image right now, then you need to go back and you need to, change over there. You need to change your childhood image, then and then only your current image, your current status, your current thought processes would change. It so happens, my dear friends, it so happens that we believe whatever we think. We believe whatever we think, and we think whatever we believe is true. But in reality, it is not like that. In reality, it is absolutely not like
देना
that.
उसको
In
सॉकेट देना.
reality, whatever you
आज
are
कर शर्न मैं उधर से झाड़ू मार के आती हूँ.
thinking as a thought process is because of
सानवी उसको सिर्फ 3-3 बना के दे
these
बस.
kind of beliefs, is because of these kind of thought processes which will be created, in your own mind. So whenever you are thinking, whenever you are talking about your own self, whenever you are thinking a thought, you are not the thought, you are not the reality of that particular thought. If at all you are thinking that whatever I am thinking, somebody might be having a poor self image, which means that, oh, I am incapable, I can't do this, I can't do business, or I can't get a better job, or I can't make more money. These kind of self images are created, or these kind of self talks are created, which will make a poor self image. And that is why, my dear friends, when we are talking to children, we have to be very careful, because whatever we are talking to them, we are feeding them in their self image. And the more we feed them, they will accept as it is, and then they create their own image. If at all you see that, like nowadays there is a lot of people who are talking about doing plastic surgeries. Why they want to do plastic surgeries? Because they want to change their self image, and that is what is external. Externally they want to change their self image. That is the way they may look good outside. They may have a good lips, they may have a good nose, or they may have a proper shape in on their face or something like that. But if internally if you are talking about, if you are thinking like that, oh, I'm not good, then whatever plastic surgeries you will do, whatever makeup you will do, still you will feel that I am not worthy enough. Still you will feel that it is not possible for me. Still you will feel that it is impossible. Still you will feel that I should not do it. So what to do? I would like to give example. There is a book known as Psycho-Cybernetic. Psycho-Cybernetic, I just was reading that book few days back. There it is a story. It is not a story, but I just would like to tell you in the form of story. The person who wrote this book, he himself is a plastic surgeon, and what he found out, that whatever plastic surgeries he has done, there are some people who change dramatically after the surgeries are over. They internal outside, inside out, they change like anything. And what happened? And then there are some people on whom we did plastic surgeries, those also went perfectly well. But at the same time, those people never saw or never demonstrated any attitude or any change attitude. Then this fellow was curious that how come it is possible that I did surgeries on so many people. Some people have changed their personality like anything, whereas some people are still struggling and still behaving in the same old fashion. Rather, they are looking better, they are feeling better after the surgeries are over. Then why it is so happening? Then after researching all those clients, he could find out that it is not because of the plastic surgery, but it is because of the thought that this particular plastic surgery will make me more beautiful. This particular plastic surgery will make me more handsome. And that only thought, that only self image. So those people were imagining that if I do this, this will happen. So then whenever we apply this rule, if then, whenever there is a if then rule, then it acts accordingly. Say for example, if you think that if this will happen, if my salary will increase, then I will be in a position to purchase better things. Now this is an if then equation. On similar lines, somebody thought that if I go for a plastic surgery, I will improve my self image, or I will look good, or I will look beautiful, or I will look more handsome. And that's the only reason those people who did plastic surgery, they look, not only look handsome, but internally they change their thought process, the way they act, the way they used to react, the way they used to interact with people, the way they used to think with people. Everything changed. Everything changed because they could only change their image, they could change only their thought process. So then the question comes that is it required, is it only required that if I go for a plastic surgery, then only my self image will change? Definitely not. It is just a thought, it is just a thought which they connected with, if I do a plastic surgery, then this will happen. Instead of that, you may implant a simple thought, you may implant a simple thought that if I do maybe a simplest thing, if I do maybe whatever thing you want to do, just take this, and then you have to believe, you have to believe a lot, and then you see the result. How could you do? If I say for example, if I am wearing this particular green color shirt, I will be looking more handsome. If I'm just giving you example, if I give this particular as a thought for myself and I apply it, whenever I will have this green shirt wearing, I will have a different thought process, I will think differently, I will act differently, because that is how I am feeding my mind. I'm not giving you example a real one, but I'm just giving you a hypothetical example that to change self-image, you don't have to do big things. You simply think about as if rule. As if I am the person who I always wanted to be, as if I am a millionaire, as if I am a healthy person, as if I am a wealthy person, whatever as if rule you want to put, the moment you put that particular as if rule in your own mind, what will happen? Imagine as if I am talking to 10,000 people. The moment I think that as if I am talking to 10,000 people, the way I will act, the way I will talk, the way I will interact will absolutely make a lot of change, because I am simply thinking that I am talking to 10,000 people. And if you have observed that when I was talking previously and right now when I was talking, there is a difference in my posture. Earlier I was sitting slightly like this. The moment I simply said that if I'm talking to 10,000 people, my body came up, and then I became more resourceful, because just because the thought, just because the thought came to my mind. I do not know how many people are there in this room. I do not know how many people are watching this video, but the moment I simply thought that if I am talking to 10,000 people, instantly my body from here it elevated, and I became more resourceful. A simple change in the thought process. A simple change in the thought process can absolutely change your self-image. There is a lot of people might say that in my past, I was having so many problems, I was having so much of trouble, I was poor, I was broke, I belong to a family who is not educated enough, I belong to a village, or I belong to some a particular community, or I am a boy or I am a girl, so I am a male or female, or I belong to a specific community, or I belong to a specific religion. Because of that, my identity is taking place like this. That is perfectly fine. The best part of the past is what? It is over. The best part of the past is it is over. So whatever was your past, whatever was there at 9 o'clock today morning, and whatever was there for 9 years back or 90 years back, it is absolutely over. We can't have any control over the past. So that is gone. So whatever you may have grown up in a poor family, perfectly fine. You may have illiterate parents, perfectly fine. You may be born and brought up in village, perfectly fine. No issue about it. The only concern here is, what am I thinking about my today and my tomorrow? I know that the past could be difficult, the past could be horrible, it could be anything. But the moment I think about a beautiful present and a beautiful future, then everything will change. Everything will change. I'm not talking about positive thinking. Please don't misunderstood me that I'm talking about positive thinking. I'm talking about a deeper changes in your thought process. The moment you simply think a thought in a different way. For example, wherever you are sitting, whatever you are doing, just imagine for now you are sitting in front of the managing director of the company where you are working. Simply think that you are sitting in front of the managing director of the company where you are working. Or if you are doing business, you are thinking about that you are sitting in front of the biggest customer who is going to give you crores of rupees of order. How would you sit? I know that you must have shifted your physiology, you must have shifted your body, and that is definitely going to be a resourceful state. Nobody here would have thought that, oh, I'm talking to my MD, let me like do like this. Yes, sir, speak. Definitely. The moment I say that you're talking to your MD, whatever, maybe you're sitting like this or sleeping like this, the moment I simply ask you to think about that you are talking to your managing director of the company, you rose up and then you became resourceful. Now, my dear friends, why do we want somebody's intervention? Why do I want the MD of the company? Why do I want the biggest customer of mine to think like this and to act like this? Why can't I think that if I am more resourceful, if I am the person who is result driven, I will definitely act in a different manner. As if I am a millionaire, how will I sit? As if I am a billionaire, how will I sit? As if I am a most healthy person, how will I act, react? As if I am a health conscious person, what will I eat? See, friends, you can apply this to anything. You connect your own dots where you want to use this particular as if rule for changing your self-image. Your self-image could be very poor. That, oh, I grow poor family, I am not very rich or stuff like that. Perfectly fine. I just want to give you a simple rule today, as if rule. The moment you apply as if rule, as if I am a healthy person, and you apply to whatever you are eating, as if I am a healthy person, or as if I want to live for 100 years, will you eat any junk food? Will you go for pizza and burger? As if I am a healthy person and a pizza comes in front of me, I will straight away say no to it because I am thinking myself as a healthy person and healthy people don't go for eating junk food. Then what will I attract? I will attract salads, I will attract juices, I will attract fruits, I will attract some good things which are good for my health because I am thinking as if I am healthy person. See, this is a kind of role play. This is a kind of role play. The moment you start playing this role, and what they say, fake it till you make it. So till the time you don't become really healthy, till the time you don't become really millionaire or billionaire, till the time you don't become whatever want to have a self image, simply think as if I am like this, and the moment you think like this, you are changing your self image. You can apply it for your car as if you are driving a Mercedes. Whenever you are driving your car, simply think as if you are driving a Mercedes, and then you drive it and see what happens. Over a period of time, you are conditioning your mind that I am actually driving Mercedes, whatever car you are driving could be. And then after certain period of time, there is a good amount of possibility that whatever is your dream will come true, because you are applying, or you have already applied as if rule. So as if this is what I am, my behaviors will change, my actions will change, and my results will change. The moment your thought process could be, let it be, जाने दो ना यार, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, then life is like this only, there are problems all the time, why should I be worried about it, why should I be bothered about it? You might be thinking like this, and with that kind of thinking, you will be taking a different action. If you are thinking that all the problems are there in the world and there is no way out and we all are sufferers and stuff like that, then my dear friends, what is going to happen is you will not be taking any action. If you think that there is a pandemic situation and there is a lockdown and there are businesses which are closing down, what can I do in that? With that low self image, with that lower self image, you are making the problem bigger. Now, if you think about this pandemic and if you think about that, you might be thinking that it is a big problem. And then when you think about your own image, it could be like this. With a small self image, you're fighting with big problem. So anybody would say that with a small thing. So there are two things which are fighting. One is your small short self image, and second is a big problem. The moment you have got these two entities, one entity is too big and second entity too small, there is no need to predict that who will be the winner. Of course, the entity which is bigger will be the winner, whereas the shorter entity will always be the loser. The moment you raise above your standard, the moment you think differently, and the moment you make that, okay, there is a problem like this, my image, my self image is bigger than that. Now, the moment you make that self image bigger, the moment you think from a different perspective, the moment you don't feel victim, the moment you don't feel victim of those circumstances, you are making a bigger and brighter and a colorful self image. And with that self image, my dear friends, you can fight with any problem, any challenges in your life. Many a times, again, I would like to use my favorite quote, connect your own dots. Many a times you might have faced challenges, and with those challenges you might have thought that this is very easy, or this could be very difficult. This could be very easy, or this could be very difficult. Maybe those challenges could be anything. Say, for example, you are walking on a road and then you realize, oh, you have not brought the pen. You are going to office and you forgot that, oh, I have not brought the pen. Now, is that a big challenge? No. You always can stop your car, go to a shop, purchase a pen, and go ahead. That is fair enough. That is pretty simple. So in that case, your self image was a big, okay, I simply have to bring a small pen. And with that pen, you are thinking that the problem is small and my image is big. See, all these things are happening at a subtle level, at so deep level that we consciously do not understand. But at inner level, we are thinking, we are comparing, oh, who I am so big person, and what I need to do, I need to simply purchase a pen. The moment that becomes a small problem, the moment that becomes a small entity, your bigger self image easily takes over it, and then you complete that task. But let me give you another example. You are working in some organization and you are aspiring for, say, promotion, and you are aspiring for a specific position which is like good enough. Now, the moment you are thinking about that particular promotion, you want to become area head or head of the department, or you want to become general manager of the company, or you want to become director of the company, whatever. Now, what is coming to your mind? Then you might be thinking, where is that particular image, and what is the size of that particular image? A big promotion I'm talking about. If you think about that big promotion, what is the size of the image? Definitely it would be a big size. And on the contrary, what is your self image in front of that particular position? Now, if you are thinking that I want to become the zonal manager, you might be thinking that I have to handle the entire zone. So that image would be a bigger one. Whereas then in your own mind, you might be thinking that I am like this. In front of that big image, I am like this only. Now, with this small image, you are fighting with that. Nothing is going to happen. Why people go ahead? Because they create their images bigger than the problem, because they could create their own self images bigger than any challenges. And that is, my dear friends, we need to work upon, because the entire game of our success or failure is based on our image. How I look at myself, the way I look at myself will determine how I will look at everything, how I will look at any problem, how I will look at any opportunity. So, for example, somebody starts a business and he gets an opportunity to say manufacture 10,000 pieces a month. Now, this particular person, say there are two people, one both the people, they start manufacturing businesses. Say, for example, right now we are talking about, say, face mask. Both people are starting a business of face mask, and one person is having a poor self image, whereas the next person is having a greater self image. Now, both these people they are operating in different parts of the cities. They are not direct competitors to each other. Luckily, or by coincidence would be a right word. By coincidence, both of them have got an order from some company wherein they need to produce 10,000 marks a single month. Now, the person who is having a lower self image, he might even think that it is a big burden. Oh my God, I have to produce 10,000 units and I only have two machines. How can I do that? I don't have manpower. And how can I accept this particular order? In his mind, accepting that order and making more money and going one step ahead is becoming a big challenge, and his self image is small one. There is a good amount of possibility that he will either refuse the order, or he might not give the right quotation to the person, to the company, or he might even say that this is not possible, or he might deny the order in a different way by charging high price, wherein automatically the order will get cancelled, or something like that. Or on the same time, even though consciously he's thinking okay, let's do, but in his internal world he is not ready to accept that order. What will happen? He might he might fall ill on that particular day when there is a meeting, and then he will not attend the meeting, and that is how he will lose his order, because he is so burdened. You check, whenever you are working on some project which is more than, if you're thinking it is a more burdensome, you will experience a pain in your body. It could be your back pain, it could be headache, it could be your stomach upset, it could be your shoulders pain, it could be anything, or your legs could be paining. You will experience some or other amount of significant pain in your body, because you are thinking that you have to do so many tasks, and you are having a very shallow, very short self-image, and the task is becoming bigger, and that becomes burdensome. Now imagine somebody gives you 200 kg of weight to lift. You will be not in a position to somehow control that, and if that weight is kept for longer period, maybe on your shoulders or maybe on your back or maybe on your head or maybe on your hands, whatever it is, just imagine what will happen. Your body will start talking its language, your body will start paining. So the person who is having a short self-image and the problems are bigger, or even though the opportunities are bigger, he will say that, oh my God, this is so big and how can I do that? And then he will simply refuse, and he will be happy doing something which is very short. Say, for example, he wants to produce, say, 500 pieces or 1000 pieces in a month. He will be more than happy to produce those 500 pieces every month. And even though the order of 10,000, he will refuse, because not because of he don't have resources, because of his self image is so low that I cannot do this. And if he think that I can't do this, everything will be supporting to him, and that is how he will be getting the support how not to do it. It might be he will falling ill, it might be he will falling he will facing some other challenges, because he is thinking that how come it is possible, it is not possible, this is big an order, big order, big order. So that is how one person will do. Let's move on to the second person. Second person also, he is also manufacturing 500 or 1000 pieces every month. All of a sudden he gets an order from some company to produce 10,000 pieces. Now this fellow thinks that how can I scale my business? Because today if I am getting 10,000 pieces order, there could be a possibility that tomorrow I will have to give 50,000 pieces order. What can I do so that not only today but tomorrow also I should be in a position to fulfill 10 such orders? So there could be multiple orders from multiple organizations. What should I do? Now he will be asking a different set of questions. At the same time, his self image is now look at his self image. He is thinking that if tomorrow I get 50,000 order, today I'm getting 10,000, tomorrow it might be 50,000, or tomorrow I might be having a similar 10,000 orders 5 times in a month. So I need to prepare for a bigger one. And as he thinks for bigger one, he expands his own self image. He expands his own self image, and with that expansion of the self image, what he thinks that he's not thinking about 10,000 now. Now he's thinking about how can I do it for 50,000. And the moment he's thinking about 50,000, he is thinking about, shall I go to the bank, shall I apply for some loan, will I be getting some subsidy from the government, or will I be getting some help for the government, or are there any schemes of the government which can help me out? As far as manpower is concerned, from where I can get the manpower? Shall I give advertisement in the newspaper, or whoever is working with me right now, can I ask them that you bring some of your friends to the work so that we are having a bigger order and let's fulfill? He also might be thinking that, oh, let me work hard for 1 month because it is a big order. Let me work for day and night and I will fulfill that order, because he is thinking that tomorrow I might get 50,000 ka order, and to be ready for 50,000, for him 10,000 becomes a small thing. So two individuals, my dear friends, but one feels that it is not possible, and that is how his self-image goes down. Another person feels that yes, it is possible. He, with the self-image, he elevates it, and he says that I am bigger than the problem. I am bigger than the challenges. I am bigger than the opportunities. The moment your self-image is bigger than anything in this world, then the entire things will change. Entire course of action will change. See, in both the cases, there is no question about resources. As far as financial resources are concerned, marketing resources are concerned, human resources are concerned, there is absolutely no question about any resources. It is about the resourcefulness, how resourceful you are, and that resourcefulness will come out of your self image. So, those people who are having a big, brighter, better self image, they will always be resourceful, and they will always find out the ways how to get the things done, how to get the things done. Whereas if you are having, if you are a person with a short self-image, with a low self-image, then always you will find out so many obstacles. Always you will find out so many things by which you will convince yourself how these things cannot be done. How these things cannot be done. That is what you will be convincing yourself. And that's the reason, my dear friends, it becomes very important to understand. It becomes very important to check that what is your self image. What is your self image? If you are in a position to create, I am again saying, if you are in a position to create your self image better, then the actions will be better and the results will be different. And for that you need to actually work upon your self image. You need to work upon what you are thinking. You need to be highly conscious about what you are thinking about your own self. So many people are there in the world who think differently, who act differently, and that is why they get different results. There is no significant difference as far as the environment is concerned. There is no significant difference as far as the society is concerned. There is nothing. But in the same society, in the same structure, one person becomes super successful, whereas a second person keep on struggling for the entire life. Why so? Again, connect your own dots. Connect your own dots, my dear friends. See in and around. You might have seen so many shopkeepers in and around you. There could be certain shopkeepers who went leaps and bounds, and in the last 10 years, where they started and where they are today, you could see a sea difference. Whereas you also could see some people, some shopkeepers who started wherever they were 10 years back, 15 years back, and today also you could see them in the same position. There is no significant difference. Why so? Because only of the self image. Somebody's image is that I can do bigger, I can do better, I can do multiple, he can do. Somebody's self image is like that, I can't do it, or this is only possible, or this is not possible. In that case, my dear friends, nothing happens. So that's the reason I thought I should share this video with you, to have a wonderful self image. The moment you have got a wonderful self image, believe me, your actions automatically will change, your physiology will change. As your physiology changes, your actions will change, and as your action will change, your results are going to change. And that's the reason, my dear friends, please work upon your self image. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the concept. I hope there are so much of insights for you, and that's it from my side for the day. Thank you for watching, and let's interact. Let's keep on interacting again and again.